The question is about some of your really interesting camera movements. Were those dictated by the space you were using, or were they a choice?
Well, first of all, we have our director of photography, Jay Hunter, here with us. I think he's going to back my pleasure when I say, well, not a huge amount of choice. There wasn't a huge amount of camera movement, to be truthful, except for when the cameramen got tired and started to shake. We put in a few that were important to us, but basically tried to make it as sort of docu-style lived in as possible, because we had no dolly, except for once when Jay made one out of a duffel, what was it, a blanket that he rolled up and slid it in. It's Hollywood, people, big budget stuff.
I was wondering if we could talk a little bit to some of your cast members. This is not your standard method of filmmaking. I wondered if some of you could share with us which were maybe perhaps your best moments shooting this film, or maybe your scariest moment shooting a film. Go down the line.
I was pretty scared when Joss said, so we're going to have maybe 1 or 2 takes. I need you to know all the lines. That was scary. No, to be with these people, I mean, to get something, do something you love to do with people that you love is just, is the definition of a dream come true and a passion project. And I think, I'm sure I speak for everybody, but that's how we felt about it, doing it. Well, your turn.
I think the answer probably is pretty similar. I mean, it kind of just felt like a family and a big party. So we all like to party at Joss's house and with Joss and Kai as much as possible. So we just kind of got to film it and say really cool dialogue while we did it and drink a lot.
I had the good fortune of doing another one of Joss's little projects. We're not going to talk about that. And I thought nothing could top being asked to be part of that party of Joss's. And yet I also am a huge fan of the oeuvre. So to get the call, a little close to shooting for my taste, to be part of this group of people who I've admired in shows and movies that I've loved was really the highlight for me.
Before Reed continues this, guys, find your light. That's all.
So that makes my point perfectly. You always know you're in good hands with Joss. He builds the best playground, invites the coolest kids to come play, and you go crazy.
Yeah, what everyone else said, and I'm trying to think. I got slapped for real a few times, and then this guy made me laugh so much. But everyone did. Yeah, it was amazing. To think of getting that email from you and now to be here is really unbelievable. Yeah.
I think for me, the scariest moment was the day before we started shooting, when the house next door to us decided to start demoing for construction. And Joss was in a bit of a panic. And I very calmly was like, I'll take care of it. I had no idea how I was going to take care of it, but I took care of it.
I would say the scariest part was shooting the movie, and the funnest part was shooting the movie. I remember Nathan was... I've never done Shakespeare before. I'm like, Nathan, I have never been in a movie before. And then just meeting all these people, I fell in love with them so quickly. And I loved them all.
I think the best part was realizing that this wasn't an elaborate prank by the seniors at my high school, and that it's actually a movie that we acted in. That's thrilling.
If you could imagine doing the thing you're most passionate about and that you love more than anything with your best friends in the world, that was this experience. And I can't thank Joss and Kai enough.
us have been doing Shakespeare readings at their home for years, so to watch it start that way, all of us sitting around outside on a Sunday reading Shakespeare and drinking wine, to all of us in the house drinking wine and doing Shakespeare was super amazing.
I think the best part was acting against Tom Lenk and Nathan Fillion, who became a better comedic duo than Nick and I could ever hope to be next time. That was awesome.
Gosh, my most terrifying moment is trying to think of something witty to say in front of you all right now. But the best moment on set, when Reed and myself and Fran were shooting that scene that you all saw, and we had finished, and I came off set, and I was standing next to Joss, and we were sort of quiet, and then he turns to me and he goes, "You're such a dick." And I was like, "Thank you. I love being a dick. I've never been a dick." And he said, "You've never been a dick?" I said, "No, never been a dick. You should be a dick more." Never been so proud of my life. I never got to go to theater camp as a teenager, and to get to sit in a living room and give each other massages and touch Nathan inappropriately on camera. I mean, I died and went to theater nerd heaven. Thank you.
Holy moly, there are a lot of you out there, and I just got super nervous. Okay, I was amazing for me. This is the first time I've ever done Shakespeare like Jillian. So after working with Joss a few times, he was a great person to try that with. And this cast was so incredible, and everybody's so awesome, and I've made such amazing friends, and watching it here has been so exciting with you guys, so thank you.
I'm just so happy you guys like it. It was so fun to watch with you guys. My favorite parts were tied working with Joss and kissing Sean Maher. So.
I always hate it when people say this because it sounds so cheesy, but it's so very, very true. It's really been an honor, you guys. It's really been an honor to be here with y'all and seeing your reaction. This is my favorite moment right now. Well, actually, 10 minutes ago. This is my favorite.
I rode my bike to and from set and jumped in the pool at the end of the day, and in between we worked really hard and made a great movie that I think we're all really proud of. We made a lot of great friends even in the 12 days. It's crazy that we're all so close and yet we're there for such a short period of time. Thank you, Joss, for making that happen.
Yeah, my favorite part of the film was when Joss invited me to be a part of it. Instead of saying "you're hired," he said "let's party," which exemplified the entire process. And the hardest part of the film for me was saying goodbye to everyone. It's such a short shoot, and we had such a great time, and I miss it.
And it ends on me, the person no one knows, but I'm going to do what I should have done from the very beginning as the co-producer, the co-editor, and give the mic to someone who actually knows what they're going to say. Thank you very much for letting me be part of this experience.
I will upstage them all.
All right.